Hey everyone, it's Casey Stubbs, and today I'm going to be teaching a strategy, a 3-step strategy on how to use candlestick patterns and price action. It's really simple, really straightforward. We've got 3 simple steps, and this strategy is going to really help you out. So let's go ahead and go through all of the details on this strategy. So the very first thing that I want to show you is step number 1. Step number 1. Step number 1 is find the trend. Find the trend. So in this case, it's pretty easy. Trend is what? What does that look like? Okay, we got it. It's down, right? So step number 1, find the trend. And what do we want to do? I like trading in the direction of the trend. So in this case, it's a downtrend. We're going to be trading sell trades. We're going to be trading sell trades in the downtrend. Okay, step number 2. Step number 2, identify levels. Identify levels. Okay, so when you're on a downtrend, we can see there's key levels that we want to trade off of, right? And remember, this is a candlestick pattern strategy, but we do need levels. So let's go ahead and look and find some of these key levels. So we have a very strong pattern right here, okay? And I always find a level by looking at a big, huge candle, right? So let me just show you. I look for the big candles. Right, so this is one. Let's see if I can zoom up here. Right there. Okay, so let me delete this box now. Right, this candle here is a big one, and so is this one. Right, and those big candles are what I look for. So as soon as the big candle is done, you can see it creates a support level. Right, and right here, there it is. Right, so there's the candle, and here's the level. So now, watch this. I'm going to go back out, and you're going to see it's pretty apparent, right? So let's go ahead and see if we can do it again. Let's try it again. We're going to go back. We're going to look for a. We just do this along down the road, so we can see here's a really nice move, right? You can see there's some big, huge candles here, and right at the bottom of this is a support level, okay, right there. And then we also have this, you know, you're not going to always get all of them, right? But then let's take a look and see where this went. See, this didn't quite go all the way up to a level, but if we look over here, you can see there was this candle here, right? But it's hard to say because there's all of these different candles, so it's not always going to be perfect, but you can at least kind of get an idea that, okay, this is a level, right? And so my ideal trade would have been up to here, but it didn't work, and so that's okay. You're not always going to get it perfect, but we're just going to delete that. So you want to so step number 2 is just identify your key levels, and these are zones that you're looking for the trend. So where are we at right now? Well, we got this big candle moving down, right? And so you can see this one right here. This is where I would probably go out for my next level, okay? And you can move it out like this. You can see you have it. Now, so I would probably be looking at this as a potential level. And one thing you can do too is go to higher time frames to kind of help you with this stuff, right? So in the last one, okay, where was my level? Well, a 4-hour chart makes it a little bit easier to see. You could even go right here, and then it looks a little bit better. See that? Right there. Bottom of that big, huge candle. Price made a nice retracement. Okay, so right here you got this big one. Okay, so anyways, that's what I'm looking at. Now we're going on to step number 3. Step number 3. Step number 3 is to find our candlestick pattern. Okay, and this is a very important step. And I'm going to, let's see if we can zoom up here and see what we can see. Okay, this is perfecto. Now, if we can see this candle right here, this one, this is what I want to teach off of, because it is the candle that we're looking for. That's the candle that we're looking for. Here it is. Now, what we want to see is that this price takes out the top of the previous candle. You see there's the top, and also takes out the bottom in the same candle. It takes out the top and takes out the bottom, right? And so you can see here's the previous candle. There goes, went out the top, and then a hard reverse and took out the bottom. That is called an engulfing candle. This is a bearish engulfing candle, and the reason it's called engulfing is because the price action completely engulfs this previous candle. See that? It's totally and completely gone. Absolutely gone. Now, that's what we need to see, and we want to see that in the direction of the trend. Ultimately, we want to see it at the level. So let's take a look at this one. See, we had the level drawn, and we took out the top, right? So we've engulfed the top, but it didn't completely engulf the bottom. So that didn't count, right? Did not count because it didn't take out this bottom. Okay, but it eventually did. It eventually did. So it popped up. We got that. Looking for that to take out. We just handle. Okay, but take a look. It didn't take out and engulf the previous candle. So if I just see a pin bar, that's not enough for me. I've got to take out the bottom. And then finally what happened? It did. So you draw that in. You just, you know, and you can, you know, manually you're going to be able to see that, but you could even draw a box on it. You're like, okay, this candle's got to get taken out. I got to get out of that box. And then there you go. Once it's out, you look at that beautiful trade, right? Price action is great. So now let's so you can see that, like how great that price action was. But now what are we looking at right now? Now I'm just going to trade this pattern, even though I like to go in the direction of the trend. But let's say that we're trading this. Okay, you got a price went down, and did it take out the top of the previous candle? See that? But it didn't take out the bottom, right? It took out. This candle kept going down, and then it took out the top right here. See that? That candle completely engulfed that other one, and then we had this one engulf this one, but it came out the top. So yeah, this worked, right? But it didn't. Nothing actually happened yet because it came right back down, right? However, that's why I go in the direction of the trend. So you're going to see that these don't always work. The pattern itself doesn't always work. That's why I like to go in the direction of the trend. I'd much rather have price come back up here, see a pin break above, and then find a candle like this. Let's go back. A candle like this right here up against a resistance point. I'd like to see that right here. I want to see that same candle happen right here. So that's the strategy. So again, let's just zoom back out here, and we're going to go back to step number one. Step number one is we try to find the trend, right? So step one, just in a quick review, find the trend, and you can see this current price action that we're trading. And this is a 1 hour chart, by the way, but the current price action is a downtrend, right? Very clear. So that's step number one. And then we're going to go to step number two. Step number two is we draw our levels. We draw our levels. All right. Drawing levels is very important. And then step number three is to get the bearish engulfing candle. Step number 3 is to get a bearish engulfing candle, right? And so that's it. I hope that that strategy makes sense to you. Please let me know in the comments if you want to try it out or if you guys want to see more strategies, right? I just did a strategy the other day. I think you guys liked it. So I said, you know what? They like these strategies. I'm going to do them. But here's my caution to you is that if you do a strategy, don't just jump from strategy to strategy. Find one that works for you and work that strategy. Work it and work it and work it. Don't give up. All right. I'm going to keep giving you guys strategies if I get enough comments. But again, thanks a lot, and we'll see you all in the next video.